Run, run, run from humans. They're trying to stab you. They're trying to murder you, to call you bacon and burn you in a frying pan.
Be as vegan as possible, start today. Be as vegan as possible, start today. Be as vegan as possible, start today. You can do it. Hip, hip, hooray.
Hey there. Well, thank you so much for the compliment. I'm not sure what to say. I write these little songs because I'm trying to raise awareness about animal suffering. So I have songs about how bad the milk industry is, and the dairy industry, the egg industry. I talk about leather sometimes, and wool, and fur, and feathers. And I talk about how easy it is to be vegan. And I talk about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, how they say it's healthy to be vegan. So I just want to say thank you so much for the compliment, and I really hope that you are vegan soon. You know, there really is no excuse for animal abuse. It's so easy to be vegan. Anyone who lives near a store has thousands of choices to choose from, and you can Google vegan recipes, and if you need inspiration, Google vegan athletes. You can totally do this. I hope you're vegan!
It is the position of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics that an appropriately planned vegan diet is healthful for all stages of life, including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, adolescence, older adulthood, and for athletes.
You can be vegan.
Plant-based diets are more environmentally sustainable than diets rich in animal products because they use fewer natural resources. If you care about the future of the planet and keeping it livable for future generations, it's time to stop consuming meat, dairy, and eggs.
You can be vegan.
People all around the world are vegan. You don't need to eat meat, dairy, or eggs. Vegan foods are not more expensive. You can buy veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in bulk. You can live a long, happy, healthy life without being cruel. So why pay for murder if you don't have to?
You can be vegan. Thank you for listening to this melody. Now you know you can be vegan. You'll feel great, you will see. Thank you for listening to this song. If you liked it, click the like button and sing along.
Hey there. So it sounds like you're upset about my opinion. Well, listen, I just happen to think that every religion has some good in it and some bad. And I also think that religion in general is peer pressure from dead people. That's why I change religions all the time. Sometimes I'm Jewish. Sometimes I'm Christian. Sometimes I'm Muslim. Sometimes I'm Unitarian. Sometimes I'm a Buddhist. And sometimes I'm an atheist. I think it's good to change religions. Change religions if your religion is telling you to be cruel to animals or humans. See, I'm against circumcision of baby boys. So, if a religion tells me that I should have my son circumcised, chop off part of him just because of some belief system instead of leaving him intact, well, I'm not going to follow that religion at that time. I'm going to go find another religion that day. If any kind of religion is telling you to hurt animals, I would say when it's time to eat, change religions. Change religions if it tells you to be cruel. Make sense? You're probably thinking to yourself, you can't change religions. But of course you can. Change religions like you change your underwear. Change it every day if you want. Now, as far as heaven and hell go, do you believe in heaven? Personally, I don't. But when I'm speaking to those people who do believe in heaven, I remind them that heaven is for good people. Heaven is not for bad people. And good people don't hurt animals. They don't pay people to hurt anyone. Now, if there's a store near your house, and most people have some sort of a store where there's either a fridge that has some vegetables or fruits, or there's, cans of tomato sauce and beans, there's pasta and rice and bread. If you have a store nearby, eat everything in that store except the products that come from animals. Don't hurt animals. That's what I say. Does it make sense to you? I think it really does. Most people just want to keep hurting animals because they like the taste, but that's not a good reason. You can do better than that. You can be vegan, and you can start right now. Okay? Glad we had this little talk.
Plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain, they don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart, you know where to start. Share this song and be vegan from now on.
Hi. So it sounds like you think that you can be vegan and also not vegan at the same time. But that's not possible. Because being vegan means that at all times you're doing your best not to hurt animals. And if you are deliberately choosing to eat meat, which is the flesh of an innocent animal who didn't want to die, then you're not vegan. You see, being vegan is not about food at all. Being vegan is about ethics. It's about morals. It's about not wanting to hurt anyone if you don't have to. If you live near a store, you can eat anything else in the store. You don't need to buy leather shoes. You can buy synthetic shoes that are made from recycled plastic, for example, and you can avoid places like SeaWorld. Okay?
Go to howdoigovegan.com, sing it with me. Howdoigovegan.com, sing it again. Howdoigovegan.com, sing it with me. Howdoigovegan.com.
Hi there. So it sounds like you're trying to be vegan, but you say that your mom doesn't buy vegan foods. I don't know how old you are, so I don't know how to advise you exactly, but I do want to remind you that every fruit is vegan. Every vegetable is vegan. Every nut is vegan, and dates are vegan, and also rice is vegan, and pasta is vegan, and most bread is vegan. All right, so if you make yourself a peanut butter sandwich with some banana on there, that's vegan. If you take a can of lentils and you take a can of applesauce or a jar of applesauce, you mix those two together, just mix them up, you can warm it in the microwave, that's a vegan meal. You can also add some rice to that if you want to. I suggest making a big pot of rice and a big pot of chickpeas and a big pot of lentils and have that in your fridge and do your best.
Go veg yourself, go veg yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go veg yourself, go veg yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
Hi. I just want to talk about the second part of your sentence where you talked about the N-word. I'm not sure what that word is. Is it nice? Is it narcissist? Is it Neanderthal? What exactly is the N-word? Maybe you'd like to tell me what the N-word is so that I understand it. Does that seem strange to you? Am I supposed to automatically know what the N-word is? Do you see how crazy it is? You are literally saying the N-word when you write down the N-word. The N-word, which rhymes with bigger, is now the N-word. How crazy is our world when we've come to this? I think that we should be banning cruelty and not language. I think that we should be kind to each other. And I don't believe in cancel culture. Say whatever you want, use whatever words you want.
And speciesism, and speciesism, and
speciesism, be kind to the animals. And vegan phobia, and vegan phobia, and vegan phobia, be kind to the activists. Dance if you're vegan, hands up if you're vegan. Think you can't do it? Try it, you can. Yeah! Dance with me, baby. A vegan world is coming. A vegan world is coming soon. Dance with me, baby. A vegan world is coming. A vegan world is coming soon.
Hi. All right, so you're asking about vegan pizza. And yes, there's such a thing as vegan pizza. Just make sure that you don't have any animal products on there. Vegans eat pizza that is made with a crust that has no eggs and it has no milk. And vegans put all kinds of stuff on their pizza. You can start off by putting some tomato sauce. You can put some mushrooms all over the place. You can put any kind of peppers that you want. Basically, just put any kind of fruits or vegetables on your pizza. And I said fruits because some people like pineapple on there. I personally do, but hey, that's up to you. Being vegan is easy if you think about the victims, and it's hard if you just focus on yourself and you're selfish. But being vegan is super easy as long as you just think a little bit. There's, for example, an app called Happy Cow. You can just put that on your phone and you can find all the vegan places near you. Have fun!
Broccoli, green peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, artichokes, vegan meat, vegan cheese. Ta-da! It's vegan pizza.
Hey, so you accidentally had something that had an animal product in it. It happens. You know, it happened to me once. I was buying a certain kind of chip all the time that I thought was vegan. And then one day they started adding milk to it, like a tiny little bit of milk powder. And so I was like, what? Of course, I stopped buying it, but I was disappointed. That was a long time ago, though. But yeah, just do your best. You know, vegans aren't perfect. Sometimes you're stuck using products that do have animals in them because we don't live in a perfect world. All you can do is your best. You know? That's it. Just do your best. 3 times a day, check the ingredients. Don't go to places like zoos and SeaWorld and circuses. Don't support any kind of industries that test on animals. And just do your best. I'm proud of you.
Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
So I'm trying hard to understand what you mean, but it would be really great if you guys would take a little more time to write your comments so that they are clear. I guess what you're saying if the animal already died by him or herself. Is that what you mean? And then humans eat the corpse. Well, there's plenty of animals who die on the highways. Do you run up to the squirrels that are dead and eat them? What about the raccoons and the foxes that got hit on the highways? When you see a worm that has been run over by a bicycle, do you eat that worm? Why not? Because you know that animals are friends and not food, and you shouldn't be eating them. And it's the same for anyone, whether they died of old age or not.
Empathy, empathy. Animals are not ours to eat. We're experiment on or use for entertainment. Animals are here with us, not for us. Empathy, empathy. Animals are not ours to eat. We're experiment on or use for entertainment. Animals are here with us, not for us. Be vegan with me. Open your heart. You know where to start. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's